Hello everyone, Kairofu here with another video trying to go over the new bunny hero. I know I'm a little late on this, I apologize everyone, but I'm hoping to skip over any complicated overviews and going over each individual ability this time and just kind of highlighting the specifics. So let's see. Real quick, let's just go over his talent. So before each round starts, all heroes on your side get a shield that can parry damage equal to 60% of Bunny's attack. It's immune control when shield is active. So this is each round, which makes him automatically a good assist hero for the rest of your team, building up that shield every round, which is automatically nice. And later on down the line, you're immune to energy deduction and the shield cannot be dispelled, which is automatically a great talent to have. So let's specify the warrior. So good damage, 500% attack on a single target, and stun for 2 rounds. That's pretty awesome. Covers HP, so self-heal is good, and provides health with a shield that can parry damage, which goes great with the talent. So in total, that's 260% on himself, which automatically makes him a solid tank hero for your front line. If you need that in your current team comp, it is definitely viable. And let's not forget that stun, so he's also able to stun a target for 2 rounds, which is automatically pretty useful. So let's see, what are his passives? When attacked, increases own block by 6% for 3 rounds. This affects stacks. So we have a buff that increases block, which is great for any kind of tank hero. So we have also an armor increase. We have successful block has 30% chance to stun the target for 2 rounds, and upon successful block, if they are not stunned, there's a 40% to silence target for 2 rounds. So basically a 70% chance for some sort of status ailment. If it's not stun, then you have another 40% for the silence, which is nice. Just from them attacking you, for you to do that kind of damage is much like the cat and the sheep, which their ability to, the cat freezes, the sheep stuns upon attack. This is good 70% chance to either do the stun or that. Of course, that is if your block is built up, which as we can see here at the stats, we automatically have increased block by 20. And we have block build up here automatically when you are attacked. So you have a greater chance of dealing those as you go on, which is nice. So you're not only dealing less damage, but you also have that ability to inflict status ailment upon your opponent, which is always pretty useful. So definitely, in summary, solid frontline tankable hero. If you definitely are noticing your lack of tankability on the front line, he is a solid replacement for any frontline hero. Even without the ability to revive, like your baboon might or your hippo, definitely still a solid frontline. So let's see, what do we have for mage? So deals attack equal 100% damage to all enemy targets and reduces their attack for 20% for 2 rounds. So we have a debuff here along with attacking all enemies. We have a debuff to all enemies, which increases attack by 20%, which is a lot. Even if that doesn't stack, that's still a solid debuff. So we're also able to reduce crit by 25%, and we can freeze at that last level 3 with the highest attack for 2 rounds. Whew, I'm already seeing how this is going to be useful, and I'll go over this again at the end. Normal attacks hit all targets in the back row, so we're able to focus just on targets in the back row, which is nice, especially for those teams that like to hide their strong damage dealers in the back. Reduces target speed by 50%, another debuff. This one stacks, oh my bad, not 50%, by 50 for 2 rounds, that stacks. Addition to target armor by 20% for 2 rounds, and dispels all buffs on the target, so debuff, debuff, debuff. This is going to be awesome for targeting down enemies, debuffing them, So we're also going to be able to freeze 2 enemy targets with the highest attack for 2 rounds. So we're basically eliminating their high damage dealers and helping get rid of those, and helping nuke them down with normal attacks to hit back row targets, and debuffing them so they can't do much damage. This is honestly just the ability to freeze 2 enemies with the highest attack for 2 rounds is incredible. You're helping get rid of their high damage dealers, keeping your team alive, and helping get rid of them before too much damage is done. This is honestly incredible. I think right now, as I've seen, the mage is quite amazing and viable in almost any team composition. To just be able to eliminate those high damage dealers, mage is definitely a solid hero to have. Even I think at 5.5 stars, putting this on your team will be really good, especially at the level I'm at now, which is at 200. Let's take a quick look at our assassin. So we're dealing 400% attack damage and bleed to enemy target in the corresponding position, dealing 60% attack damage per round for 3 rounds. As I expect already, for an assassin, we're doing high damage to a single target. We're able to also stun that target and make your heroes attack the target for 2 rounds. I can always see this really good at trying to get rid of pesky warriors such as the sheep or the cat warrior. Sheep which can attack back, and the cat which freezes. If you're stunning it, they can't freeze and attack back. And you're able to nuke them down real quick before they have the ability to come back and do damage. Really good anti-tank warrior assassin right here. So we're increasing ARP against bleed, so we're already this increase in stats against bleeded targets is really good for other bleed heroes, of course. So you'll want to probably stack something like Sheep with him. Him and Sheep will be strong. Sheep can automatically do bleed to all enemies. So if we have this guy stacked with Sheep who's automatically doing bleed, very strong combo right there. So stacking him with bleed is good. I definitely think he's situational. I wouldn't keep him in a regular lineup, but especially if you're having issues with strong warriors and you're noticing that you probably want to nuke down some of those strong warriors such as cat or sheep and they're providing you with issues, definitely a solid hero to try out in a team comp for that reason. So definitely keep him in mind. Very good for certain situations. And especially if you tag him along with Sheep or other bleed heroes, can definitely even do more damage. Let's look at the Ranger, the one I have and drew 2 of. Yay, my luck. But he is, from what I've seen and using him in trials for Agile Trial, still a pretty solid hero, and let's go over why. So we can attack all targets 3 times. Each attack does 35% attack damage and does burn. So that's 100%, so 105% attack damage in total. And doing burn. Deals an extra 2% attack damage per round for 3 rounds. So we're burning for 3 rounds, which is nice. Also does well with the other burn heroes that increase damage based on burn. If target is a mage, you can inflict silence on his target for 2 rounds. Another good anti-mage, much like the sheep mages. This definitely be good to silencing other mages that can be pretty pesky, including the sheep mage and the cat mage. And a few other mage heroes that can definitely be an annoyance to be up against. Including the antelope. Each stack of burn on the target can increase the skill's damage by 10% from 60%. So we have, of course, each stack of burn increases the skill damage. So more burn heroes, he'll stack well. It's always nice. Normal attacks hit all enemies in the front row. This is good for attacking front row enemies and hitting all of them at the same time. Anytime you're dealing more than one, it's always nice for a regular attack. Normal attacks inflict burn on the target. So we have another burn just for a regular attack. So we're already stacking burns each regular attack. So going back to this, that's going to increase this active ability, his ultimate, some might say, and do more damage just based on his regular attacks. So normal attack increases own attack by 10%, so we're also stacking attack by 10% each round. And normal attacks hit all enemy targets, dealing 60% attack damage. Wow, so normal attacks will now hit all enemy targets, dealing 60% attack damage. So as we expect from Ranger, strong damage overall. Not a lot, including debuffs or status ailments. But we have huge damage and burn damage, and overall just dealing probably could be a massive amounts of damage at high levels. So definitely, if you're just looking to nuke some enemies, this Bunny Ranger can definitely do the deed. Probably really good against enemies that happen to have a lot of shields and heals and damage. You want to nuke something down, here's your guy. Attacking all enemies and doing massive damage. There we go. Let's look at our knight. So of course, the shield just regularly goes with knights. He's honestly automatically going to build off that talent skill. So we're going to deal 250% attack damage to a target with our active, and increase attack of all your heroes by 20% for 2 rounds. Automatically, you're boosting all of your heroes with that attack by 20%, which is impressive. Automatically, if you're dealing a high damage team that has a lot of attack, this is automatically going to boost that with that buff. So your current HP for all your heroes equal to 10% of their max HP. So we're doing it by percentage of health, which is great if you have a lot of frontline heroes that are going to be taking damage and need health regen. This is going to do a basically good job of that health regen on top of what health regen they might already have. So automatically a really good class for supporting your team. Add shield to all your heroes that can parry damage equal to 100% of attack. So on top of this 60%, we are now adding 100% to all your teammates. 160% shield total for that round, which is fantastic. This is already a huge support full health to your team. Before the round starts, your hero with the lowest HP recovers HP equal to 100% of attack. So each round, the lowest HP hero does 100% of your either yours or theirs. I'm not sure how exactly that is. I think it's your own attack, so Bunny's attack. But in either way, that's awesome each round to have that support. So if you find your team's taking a lot of damage, this rabbit is going to do a great job helping keep your team alive, shielded, and healed for the duration of the battle. Recover heroes increased to 2. Honestly, not sure what that means. So the amount of heroes that recover health is increased to 2. I understand. So basically what this is saying is now, instead of just one hero receiving that heal, now 2 heroes each round will receive that heal, which is fantastic. Now 2 of your lowest health heroes are receiving that 100% attack heal. Self-healing will not be reduced by enemies, so no longer does Boar Mage, Cat Mage that do decrease healing, those will no longer decrease this healing as well, which is amazing, since those are easily strong debuffs against a strong heal team. So now those will no longer affect you, which is pretty awesome. Increases energy of hero with the highest attack on your side by 50. So now we're buffing the energy of the hero by 50, which is a lot. So we're allowing that highest attack hero on our team to do their active a lot quicker and allow that ult to go off and do a lot of damage. So we're not only just buffing them, healing them, keeping them alive, but we're increasing their ability to use their skills, which is fantastic. Overall, an incredible support hero for your team. Throw him in the back line of any team comp, and he should help you incredibly keep your team alive. So if you ever realize you're in a battle and you're having issues with your team's survivability, throw this this bunny knight in there, and he will surely help keep your team alive and help fill that role. So overall, bunny, strong capabilities, situational, non-situational, easy, solid team comp group for almost any team. Great situational awareness for a variety of situations. Good buffs for classes. Great tank class. Great assist class in the knight. Strong damage and ranger. Good situational one-person damage for assassin, and the mage with the debuffs and the status ailments make him a incredibly solid hero all around through all classes. Highly recommend going after him if you get the chance. I'm definitely going to continue to try to go after him. If you have the ability to try and do these spawns, I think he's definitely worth putting a few of these summons into. Do a few 10s, see what luck you get. There's always that 25% extra chance you'll land a bunny. Look at that. I'm so happy y'all get to see this. There's a good chance of getting the bunny on these. If you need any of the situations that I talked about through this, give this a shot. He's definitely has great ability this round. I wouldn't say worry about any of these. You can gain this stuff through other means. Don't spend this unless you truly have that money. The event's great. Get the bunny. Go for it. I highly recommend it. Great hero. Great situations. I could spiel on and on by what I went into. But he's really good. Build him up. Take the time if you need him to get him up the stars. Definitely think he's a good all-around hero. I definitely think late game for my team comp, you can see here, I'll probably end up replacing him with either this Antelope Mage, which honestly, Antelope Mage is the only class I use. Late game, he will not be very good at helping me switch around my team comp. I'll probably end up getting rid of him, and I'll probably end up keeping the rest of my classes as now. So Rabbit is definitely going to be one I'm going to build up, and by late game I want to have him to a solid point where I'm using him regularly. And honestly, if you're even building an agility team, solid one to have on your team. So shoot for him, guys, and I hope to wish you all the best in your luck in summoning him from any summon, whether you choose to do this one or you choose to go in and do the regular tavern. I wish you guys luck in achieving him and working with him. Please let me know your feedback, and if you already have him crowned and are working on him with a variety of classes, let me know how he's working for you. I'd love to see the feedback of him in motion, to hear that from you guys. So if you happen to be using him, please let me know how he's working out for you. I think he looks incredibly useful and can definitely be seen doing a variety of things in a variety of circumstances. So thank you guys for listening. I hope this video helped give you an overview of the rabbit and help you figure out whether or not he's worth putting into. And expect these videos again in the future. I do want to go over all the heroes like this, not just the one we have used, not just the new ones that come out, but also all the ones that have already been out. I would love to go through these and continue to just go by each faction of hero and go through each possible hero combination and what each one could do for you in terms of benefits. Because honestly, there's a lot to go through, a lot of things I found beneficial, but also a lot of heroes I've never really used. So expect those videos out here in the future. I'm hoping to go through, I'll probably start with Meek. They're the ones I know the best, and give you an overview of those Meek heroes in another video. That's what you can expect from me here soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.